I'm gonna come down and make it a little organic. And we got our #1 cheerleader, so I'm gonna have to rewrite the narrative because a few of those things were not me, but a few of those things were, right? So I appreciate first, the ultimate sign of respect is to give respect, right? So as we get into this and I tell you my story, and I try to touch a couple people in here, and if I just touch one, I did my job, right? And a few of us gotta listen because pride gets you killed, man. That's one thing that I do know, pride gets you killed. And it's been some prideful situations already in here this morning, so hopefully I can adjust that mentality and adjust that thought process, right? Solomon 2:8 says, put your left hand under me and have your right hand embrace me. So first off, as I show respect, Mr. Solomon, I'm grateful to be here, right? Grateful for you seeing a vision in me and being a part of your vision to make this crowd better and be a part of this group. Right? My wife and my 3 sons are over in the corner. I gotta give them respect because without them, I don't have the right foundation to impact you. And then the last 2 people are those that believed in my dream, right? And believing in my dream is important because there's a lot of other things that you can do in the world. And when you're able to live your dream, then you are successful, right? And that's Dennis Gates, who's the head coach at Missouri, who was here, and then Coach Danielle Robinson, who's our current head coach. Right, so I have to give them their sign of respect as well. Like I said, the ultimate sign of respect is to give respect, right? So now let's get into it, right? Amongst all these guys, which is a lot of great athletes, I got a lot of great talent, a lot of great people that's impacted this community and impacted society as a whole. I guess my piece in this puzzle is excuses. Like there is no perfect excuse. My mother had me when she was 15. Teenage mom. I don't know my pops. I'm never gonna know him. Hell, she don't know him. Right? I'm a black male in America. So statistically, I'm supposed to be dead or in jail. And honestly, I got the best excuse to do it. However, as I kind of emphasize the bio, I played football at Eastern Michigan, but I was a walk-on. 2 years later, I was fortunate enough to also play basketball at Eastern Michigan, where I was a captain and a 4-year starter on the football field. I was a captain and a 3-year starter on the basketball court. I earned my undergrad degree in education. I got my master's degree in sports management. When that was over with, I played overseas. I played in China. I had opportunities to play in South America. I played in America. I played arena football. Right? So not only was I a professional on the basketball court, I also was a professional on the football field. Right? On top of that, I got 3 sons. I got an 11-year-old, got a 9-year-old, and I got an 8-month-old. I'm a proud dad. To me, right, despite what you may think, I'm successful. Because the odds that were against me, I was able to rewrite what was possible. So I tell you my story because I want to allow you to that's kind of the bottom of the bottom. So if you got anything worse than that, as long as you got some grit and some determination and some belief in yourself, you can be anything that you choose to be. When I got done playing, I said, I want to be a Division I basketball coach. I want to coach in March Madness. I was a junior college coach for 3 years. Then I was a high school basketball coach for 9. And my plan to be a high school basketball coach was it's going to be a couple years. I've been a pro. I know so many people. I got all these people in my corner. I got all these people looking out for me. I never expected to be a high school coach for 9. And I had a job that people would kill to have. But my goal was to be at the level that I'm at now. My goal is to be a Division I head coach. The thing that I found out fast, the thing that I want you to understand is that nobody cares. Nobody cares what your goal is except for you. Period. Right? As I move forward, right, how is that important? Because you gotta find the people that do care about your goal. It's a hard way to make a dollar bill. We're here to talk about financial literacy. There's a hard way to make a dollar bill, and there's an easy way to make a dollar bill. Right? And I'm talking about a real dollar. Right? Where my 10 guys at? What's the hardest way to make a dollar bill? No, I'm talking about physically to make a dollar. I'm gonna help you. The hardest way to make a dollar bill is 100 pennies. The hardest way to get to a dollar is to collect 100 pennies. My group over here. My man with the basketball. What's the easiest way to make a dollar bill? Can't hear you. 4 quarters. That should be your circle. If your circle is 100 people, you're probably not gonna have that much success. 100 pennies is the hardest way to make a dollar and the hardest thing to manage. Because there's so many of them. You put them in your pocket, you pull out, you fall down, you can't control the narrative. But if your circle is 4 quarters, it's worth the most and is the easiest to manage. So when you think about what's necessary in order for you to be successful, and you surround the circle of people around you, you better find the best 4 quarters that it is. Because that's how you gonna grow. Because to be honest, of them 100 pennies, nobody really cares. Because if you drop me and you walk to the next block, you're probably gonna find 3 or 4 pennies on the way there. Your circle changing too much. You gotta realign your goals. Right? There's a lot of black males in here. There's a lot of black males in here. There is a stigma and a stereotype about us as black men. As a black male raising black males, understand this. My blackness is my identity. It does not define my attitude, my effort, or my knowledge towards what I want to achieve. So don't let being black define who you are. Don't live up to that stigma and to other expectations. And I go back to the beginning of my story. Nobody thought I was good enough to be a Division I football player, but me. So I walked onto that situation and I dictated the narrative. People will have a narrative about you, right? They will. My narrative as a player, oh, he played hard. Oh, he a great teammate. Oh, he hustles. Man, hell no. I was a phenomenal rebounder. I was great defending the ball. I got in and out of my routes with the best of them. These feet, probably some of the best feet you ever gonna see, and not because I got my J's on. It's because I put so much time on the cone to where when I got to 12, I got back to 10 and got my hands up so I knew the ball was gonna be on time and on target. When I stepped on the basketball court, a lot of the movement was so great, I don't care how good you were, you wasn't scoring. So young narrative made me out playing hard. No, that was my expectation for myself. That was my recipe for success. Right? And as I finish, this is what you have to understand. No matter how old you are. From our elder statesmen in the room to the youngest jits in the building. Success is never fun. So my football players in here from Padua, from Ted, from the group, I don't even know what school y'all from, no disrespect. I should have figured that out when I was standing as I was walking in. Nobody cares about the last touchdown you scored. Success is never final. They worried about you scoring the next one. Nobody cares about the A you got in math. They worried about you passing the next class. For myself, we won 21 games. We played the CBI. 2 years ago, I won the Horizon League Championship. Nobody cares. Because when the ball go in the air next season, what are you going to do for me now? But don't be surprised, fellas. That's life. And it don't care what color you are, what race you are, what sexual orientation you are. Success is never final. And when you know that and you figure that out, then you got the keys to success. But as I started and as I finished, understand this, man. Pride will get you killed. So sometimes you gotta tuck your pride in and do what's necessary to be successful. Every one of my sons got a lion chain, right? I got a chain over here, big medallion, lion head. And our motto in my household is this: we are the king of the jungle. And the king of the jungle is setting the expectation in wherever you at. if it's church, if it's school, if it's on the court, right? And we are the king of the jungle simply because of this. We built different. As a black man, I'm chameleon. I can go in the toughest part of the east side and be comfortable. I can go to the most successful part of Westlake and be comfortable. A lot of people can't do that. A lot of people won't leave a part of town and go to the hardest part of town. There's a lot of people that's in the hardest part of town that won't go to the safest part of town. Make yourself chameleon, man. Separate yourself. And understand you have to have your own level of expectations for yourself to achieve what you want to achieve, despite your talent and efforts. So, man, every day at Cleveland State is a great day to be a Viper, because we wake up and make it that way. Every day you wake up, man, understand success is never final. It's a great day because you make it a great day. Keep your circles small, and nobody cares about what your goals are, so you got to keep them in the forefront of what you want to do. If nobody tell you, man, I love y'all. Black man in America, my white counterparts in the back, my padres in the back, right? Just be great. Don't be great by yourself and diminish your impact.
Oh my